Forever. Dog.
Elena, you kind of look hot. Sorry, I'm sorry.
It's hot. Right? It's hot in here. Oh, you mean like, it's just a black tank top. For the love of God.
It's the black tank top.
For the love of God,
I was
it's just
like, why
a black
does Elena
tank
look
top.
like really good today? It's the black tank top.
You look nice.
Thank you.
I'm away from my girlfriend for like 12 hours. I like turn into a total horn dog.
I think we should get sponsored by black tank tops.
I think I need to trigger warn the two of you when I'm wearing a black tank top.
Trigger warning, I'm about to blow your fucking mind. Is Elena here?
Yeah, she's here. Can you not see her?
God, we're not doing this
No,
again.
I can't. Is she here? I can't see her.
Oh, she can't see you.
What is going on? Are you guys are you fucking with me, Mac? Mac, are you fucking with me?
I literally would never.
I'm
not
literally
really
would
much
never,
of a
she says.
prankster.
That's such bullshit. You absolutely
I'm not.
would.
My sister is. I'm not.
Mac,
Okay,
what
should
type
I
of
be
food
recording?
should I get?
Persian food.
I'm gonna go with Mediterranean. Mac, do you mind if I put in while we're waiting for Elena, because I think you're fucking with me? Do you mind if I put in an order for my?
It's absolute insanity. This is absolute. At some point, Ashley is fucking with us.
My food.
At some point is what's happening.
Go ahead and put your food in, actually.
Why are you being a sassafras?
While we just like wait for Elena.
Well, because Elena's also talking to me right now.
Elena is not in this room. Would you fuck off?
Oh
Yes,
my God.
she
I'm going to
is.
text the group chat.
Yes, she is.
I'm going to text the group chat. Here it goes. Let me find the group chat. Sending a picture.
Mac, did you fucking Photoshop this?
My hands
Mac,
have
did you
been
just
in
fucking
frame.
Photoshop?
She just got the picture.
Honestly, yeah, I did.
Maybe the smoke is getting to her. Maybe the smoke
say
is
that.
getting to her
Please don't
brain.
say that.
Sorry, Mac.
No, seriously.
Okay,
Sorry.
prank over. I'm done.
Was she Ashley?
Okay, you.
Oh, I forgot to record on my side.
That was
That
good.
dirty. No.
I am an
No
actor.
positive reinforcement.
I am an
Wait.
actor.
That was a prank? You were pranking?
Mine was a prank. I know that yours was also a prank because you gave
Prank
it away last
for
time.
you, gaslighting
No,
for me.
mine was never a prank. We've never pranked you once, Ashley. We've been
You're
nothing but
lying.
honest. We've been nothing but honest,
What the fuck, bro?
transparent.
The only time I didn't tell the truth was when I told you guys I proposed to my girlfriend.
When you said you never moaned on the podcast.
No.
How long, Ashley, has your username been Big Papa?
I just did it
On
today for the first.
New. That's very new.
Welcome to the podcast.
Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing? It feels like, okay, genuinely.
It's been a minute.
It feels like my entire life has changed since the last time I talked to you guys.
What, in a good way or
yeah.
a bad way? What a thing to say.
Like, in every way, it feels like
Good
the way
and
that,
bad.
It feels like the way that my life was 2-3 weeks ago when I talked to you guys last. None of it is the same. Except for my relationship.
Start listing it off. Wait. Hello, welcome to the Chosen.
Oh, yeah. Hi,
Welcome
everybody.
to the Chosen Family Podcast. I am your hot teenage brother.
No, Mac. Well, that
wait, I
was kind of
skipped, like, the whole
teenage
intro.
brother. That was
Baby.
kind of teenage brother of you.
Mac is baby. I am your father, Ashley Gavin.
Big Papa.
Big Papa.
And I'm your mom, Elena Joy. And we're your chosen family. Every week we sit down around the family dinner table.
Wednesday.
Every Wednesday. And we talk about gay stuff. We're your chosen family. We're the gay family that you never had. Because you're gay and the people around you aren't.
Yeah.
Boring.
Yeah. A happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride.
Yes. Oh my God, happy Pride.
Happy I am a stand-up comedian, and I have shows in Indianapolis and Orlando and
Okay,
Sacramento
I see.
and a theater tour coming up.
I wasn't
Come.
sure where that was going. Okay.
That's it. I'll text you when I'm in your city. Can I tell you something fun, actually?
Yeah.
So many people, there are 100,000 queer people on my text list, and maybe some allies too.
Hell yeah.
So when I text now, people see each other getting the text from
That's
me.
fucking cool.
Yes.
And then they
Yes.
know that
Pretty
each
cool.
other is gay.
Yes.
That's another great reason to be on
Hold
my
on,
text
are you like
alert.
outing people?
I am outing people with my text. No, obviously you're getting
It's the
text all
same
day.
Everybody that asks us how to come out,
Yeah, it's
join
the same
Ashley's
thing.
text list,
Or just, like,
put your phone
subscribe.
in front of your parents. Just wait for that text to come through.
And then I'll say, Lil Simp, I'm coming to Los Angeles, and it'll yeah.
Oh, well, if they live in Los Angeles, then
If they
they're
live,
probably already out.
wherever they, yeah. But no, obviously it doesn't out you. I'm not texting other people that you're gay. I'm just texting you, and then if you happen to be in front of your family, it doesn't say you are gay. Wouldn't that be crazy?
Listen to this. What
That's
we should
my
do.
text list, actually.
No, what we should do is name this episode "Hi, I'm Gay." Just so you know, I'm gay. Something like that, so that when it comes out on Wednesday, everyone that has their notifications on, it'll pop up on their phone. If you're reading this, I'm gay. Something
You're
like
reading
that.
this, I'm gay.
Listen,
Everyone-
do you want us to out you?
Turn your notifications on, listener.
It's just useful because then if you and another person at the coffee shop get a text at the same time, you know you should be giving her
Meet
your
cute.
number.
Meet
Yeah.
cute.
Ooh.
Yeah, but anyway, thanks for listening, guys. Thanks for letting me do my little promo. Do you guys want to do a promo?
Of course. I don't really have anything to promo. I just have life updates. But Mac, you go. Do you have
Yeah,
anything
you
to
go,
promo?
Mac.
I would like to promo water for putting out fires so
Aw.
that Ashley and Elena are both alive today, because I have actually been a little bit panicked.
Yeah,
I
I
was
got some
panicked about
panicked text
Ashley.
messages. Yeah.
And then I realized that the fire was coming from Canada. And who do I know in Canada?
It's the opposite side of Canada,
Justin
Mac.
Bieber and Elena.
yeah.
And then I freaked out. And then I texted Elena, and Elena was like, no, I'm fine. And then I was like, okay, so it's just Ashley.
Yeah, it's just the smoke inhalation. Like,
Yeah, I mean, it's really bad, dude. I went out
Yeah.
2 days in a row. It felt like I was next to a bonfire. My eyes hurt. It smelled. It was getting into buildings. I mean, it was really apocalyptic. It was really apocalyptic.
But how long did the oranginess last?
That's every night. As soon as the sun starts to go down, it
Yeah,
gets orange.
seriously?
Yeah. Well, I'm not there right now. I'm in St. Louis on tour. AshleyGavin.com. But I'm lucky.
Elena, your smile is so pretty. Like,
Okay,
that was just so
fuck-
tender.
Fuck off.
when I was proud. I'm proud
I'm
of
just
my
glad that you guys
ex-husband.
are alive.
Oh, Mac.
Oh wait, by the way, I my show's not till 8, so we can probably bang out 3 of these if you guys want. And
Yeah, I
and
love
by
banging it out.
by 3 of these, I mean one of them at a time every week for the next few weeks.
Well, no, because we do have to do a Patreon episode. So we
So,
should do 2 episodes and a
2
Patreon
and a Patreon.
bonus.
That sounds good. Yeah. And if for people on the Patreon at patreon.com/Chosen Family Podcast, because this could not. We are at a loss. We are at a loss.
Yes.
Okay? This cannot be done on ads alone. And last time, and by the way, I have since stopped reading the comments, but
Wow.
trigger warning.
Oh, whoa.
Before I did read the comments and I was triggered. And if you think that when I yell, it's not a bit, then you know what? For you specifically, it's not a bit. For everyone else who gets the joke, I am not yelling at you. But if you don't get this joke, I am yelling at you.
So join the Patreon.
What you said was just very true. Like, the way that somebody interprets something is their experience of it is what you...
I'm an artist.
And an actor and a
And
stand-up comedian.
Yeah. AshleyGavin.com.
No, but truly, well, and a little promo for those who want to join the Patreon or who are thinking about it. I think that I'm gonna talk about one of my updates just
Wow.
on Patreon.
So smart, Elena.
It's not even smart. It's just that I'm not super comfy.
I'm going to show one of my
necessarily.
flimsy bits on Patreon. That's what I'm going to do.
I'm going to show both of my flimsy bits on Patreon.
both of your flimsy bits. Interesting.
I'm gonna talk about something personal to me.
Okay, that's such a YouTuber. Something personal to me. You're very good at what you
Episode title, Opening Up.
No, episode title, I'm gay. If you're reading this.
do. Episode title. Ah! That's what my episode title.
Episode title, it's not a bit.
Not a bit.
Hey, I'm Arisha.
And I'm Brooke.
And we're the hosts of Wondery's podcast, Even the Rich, where we bring you absolutely true and absolutely shocking stories about the most famous families and biggest celebrities the world has ever seen. Our newest series is all about drag icon RuPaul Charles. After a childhood of being ignored by his absentee father, Rue goes out searching for love and acceptance. But the road to success is a rocky one. Substance abuse and mental health struggles threaten to veer Rue off course.
In our series, RuPaul Born Naked, we'll show you how RuPaul overcame his demons and carved out a place for himself as one of the world's top entertainers, opening the doors for aspiring queens everywhere.
Follow Even the Rich wherever you get your podcasts. You can listen ad-free on Amazon Music or the Wondery app.
Do you want me to do an update?
Yeah.
Update.
Sure.
Mac, you go first.
Okay.
What's going on?
Oh, I have an update.
Oh,
I
go,
also
go.
have updates.
CPT. You want to do some
Oh, yeah,
CPT?
Elena's here too.
I thought Elena
And
was
has
saving-
been saying she has updates like
Wait,
from
I
the
thought
moment
Elena-
we got here.
I thought yours were for the Patreon. I thought you were doing like a long tease.
No, I told you every single thing in my life is different. Like,
Okay, then do yours.
what? What? Should I really do mine?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, wow. Wow.
I just got confused.
Elena is teasing today.
No,
I wa-
it's not even now. I've hyped it up too much. I moved. Like, the move has happened, so that's why I'm in a new place.
Very good. Do you like it?
Yes, it's
Good.
very exciting. Obviously it's not as beautiful and set up as I had hoped, but because it's been a friggin' process. But I've moved and I'm like deep in school, so it's not even so much an update. Like, here I can outline the things that have changed. It just feels like I have entered a completely different universe. Like, being back in school
Wow.
at this level is like, I feel this kind of fire again that I haven't felt in a really long time.
Yeah, you got that college kid glow.
Yeah, now I'm the kid. No, but like, yeah, that's kind of.
Is it feeling good? Like, what are
Yes.
do your rose, bud, and thorn, Elena? Do you know this?
I don't,
is
but
that?
I can guess.
I'm gonna teach it to you guys.
Okay.
I took my whole team, which is crazy. It's just so crazy to say this, but I took my whole team to dinner for team dinner, and Sydney, my assistant, suggested that we do rose, bud, and thorn, which is the best thing, the worst thing, and something you're looking forward to.
Oh, okay.
And it can be from any time period. It can be from the week or just like right now.
Yeah. I think the best thing is this feeling of purpose. Like, it's kind of the thing that we've been talking about on these episodes for literally months, that I'm kind of like, what's next? I feel stuck. I feel that purpose again. I'm excited about the things that I'm learning. I'm excited about the program. I feel excited at this new chapter. So that's probably the best thing. The rose. The thorn would be the time consumption. Nobody's surprised by that. The amount of time that this is taking already is kind of overwhelming. And then the thing I'm looking forward to. So, okay, this is kind of a question for you guys. I am an all or nothing person, right? Like, I know this is a surprise. I know
Yes.
this is news.
The answer to that question is yes.
I think it's just really funny the way you phrase it. I have a question for you two. Okay. Now, in a scenario where it's live or die, and there's no in between.
Like, what should I do? Live or die?
Elena, you kind of look hot. Sorry. I'm sorry.
It's hot.
right?
It's hot in here. Oh, you mean like, it's just a black tank top. For the love of God.
It's the black tank top.
For the love of God, it's
I was
just
like,
a
why
black
does Elena
tank
look
top.
like really good today? It's the black tank top.
You look nice.
Thank you.
I'm away from my girlfriend for like 12 hours. I like turned into a total horn dog. We literally landed in St. Louis, and I said to Maddie, I was like, should I hook up with someone this weekend? I changed my hinge. Sorry, go on.
Maybe it's the college kid glow that Mac was talking about. Or just a black tank top.
I think we should get sponsored by black tank tops.
I think I need to trigger warn the two of you when I'm wearing a black tank top.
Trigger warning, I'm about to blow your fucking mind.
What was I saying?
You had a question for us, and then you said that
Oh,
you're
yeah.
very extreme.
Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, so I'm kind of an all in or all out kind of person, and I saw this happening, and I kind of thought it was going to happen when I got into the program, because I've been going into this trying to think very practical, trying to think very rational. Like, here's the thing I want to do. work with couples, work with queer people.
Stop
be a
beating around the bush,
therapist.
Elena. What is going on? Are you quitting the podcast?
No, I'm not quitting the podcast. I'm just like, I want to get a PhD. Like, I'm like literally 3 weeks. I've been in the program for 3 weeks, and suddenly I'm like looking for a thesis supervisor, even though I originally wasn't planning to do a thesis. And I'm like, well, here I come. Like, I can't, and I don't know. This is the question piece.
When do you have to make this decision?
I mean, really, there is no real rush. I probably realistically have a year if I were to push everything back by a year. Like, there is no real, like, hugely pressing thing, but in my head, I'm like, I need to do it now. Mm-hmm. In a perfect world, I would know pretty soon so that I could find a supervisor and, you know, get started. But I'm trying to differentiate between, is this just me excited doing my kind of all or nothing thing, or is this something I actually want? And I've kind of always known that I wanted.
I think you just said it.
Yeah, what? If you've
always
kind of
known that you want this, then you should do it.
Yeah, but I guess I'm like, why? Like, it's a lot of school, it's expensive, it's a long time,
You
it's a
just
lot of
said
work.
how much purpose you have already. You've been in it for 3 weeks and you're already like,
You
my
realize
purpose.
You realize you just said, well, why to a stand-up comedian?
And a TikTok lesbian.
Like, I cannot think of anything more why than what the fuck I'm doing. Because you love it.
Okay, but can I just, in the, like, rational, practical piece of my brain, I'm like, to do the work with, like, to be a therapist, I don't need to have that level of schooling. So
Correct.
that's where the kind of why comes in. Like, why?
Dude, but it's like, that's fucking rad. Like, to have a PhD.
And I love
That's
it.
just, like, cool.
Like, this is when I was back in my undergrad,
My
I loved
therapist
it.
had a PhD. And he was phenomenal.
Well, and it's not like it...
But
Yeah.
he's dead. So
Okay,
there's
well, like I said, this is a life or death situation. This is... There's no in between. No,
Well,
and
if
now...
the fires don't get you the PhD, will.
I mean, PhDs definitely have killed some people. That's for
sure.
No, and now I'm kind of getting self-conscious because I'm realizing I just said this in front of thousands of people on the internet. I'm
Tens of
just kind of
thousands.
talking. Yeah, like a lot. But I don't know. I'm just excited is my update. And I think I dove kind of headfirst into it, as I tend to do. And now I'm like, I'm excited and it makes me want to go further. But I'm trying to, like, take a breath and not...
I think take your time, but you'll probably know pretty soon. I imagine you'll know.
Well, my plan, I guess, is to try and get into a lab to get some more research experience. And when I'm in the lab, then I can figure out, like, oh, is this a place I want to be?
The
That's a good
laboratory.
idea.
Exactly.
Dexter's lab.
Dee
Dee, my laboratory.
Mac will have no concept of what we're talking about.
That's okay. I just like
Dee, you are so stupid. Right? Isn't that what he used to say? So stupid.
Am I Dee?
Sure.
I
Well, not
think
at all, but
Mac-
it would be cute.
Mac, you and me kind of have a Dexter and Dee thing going on, I would
Yeah,
say.
I
If
can see
anybody
that.
here does.
I can
Okay.
see that.
That means nothing to me, but
Mac, do you have any updates? Like quick ones?
I don't think I do.
Should we
I
do
feel
some
like I
fucking
had
questions?
something I had to tell you guys, but I can't remember.
I have something just for all of us.
Oh, do that.
We passed 1,000 patrons.
We have to do a live
Really?
event.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
get, we
I
are
wanna
doing
do
a
a
live
live event
event
so bad.
We
for
gotta do a
our
live event.
patrons exclusively.
Yeah.
Get on there.
Yep.
And start a comment thread down below on YouTube and say that you want the live event to be us watching Twilight. And then everybody go like that and
I don't have
Comment below
time
it.
for a full Twilight.
And-
Yeah,
Mac.
that's a lot. That's a lot.
half.
What's
half of Twilight?
Let's do 4 installations. We'll do 4 parts. Okay, over
You can't-
per
you can't
movie.
break
So
up
we'll
the
have
Twilight movie
16
into
live
4
events
parts.
or whatever.
This is overwhelming.
No, you know what we could do?
Oh wait,
This is just an idea. We could watch the Ultimatum. I haven't
know what
seen
I'll-
it yet.
Oh,
But
I
I
was
am
gonna
watching it.
ask
I'm
you
watching it
guys-
with my girlfriend though.
are you
Already
guys
watched
watching
it.
it?
Done.
I'm about to start watching it.
Why
with my
was I
girlfriend.
not doing reaction videos to this? This would have gone so
Do
fucking
it.
viral.
Your stories were so funny. Like when you were, yeah, your stories were very
Maybe
funny.
I will. Should I just do reaction videos to the Ultimatum?
100%.
Yes.
Okay.
Saying gay marriage shouldn't be legal. If this
No,
is what
it's
gay
like
marriage is,
honestly,
it shouldn't be
it is
legal.
so difficult to.
It's a
it is-
painful watch.
It's a painful watch.
It's a
for
painful
sure.
watch.
I've heard.
And also, here's my big plan. I'm going to reach out to all these guys and try and acquire at least 4 of them and do a queer Ultimatum unofficial reunion with a queer host, me. And I'm going to
Oh
fucking
my
grill
God,
them. I'm going to
that's
fucking
incredible.
grill them.
Ashley, you should be the actual host.
I know.
Yeah, what is
Aren't
that?
they like I don't know who it is. Queer, not queer.
Straight. The straightest
straight.
the straightest
What the
woman that
fuck?
you could possibly find. Who's
Honestly,
terrified of every
wait,
lesbian in the room.
time
Oh
out.
She's
my god, I
scared
was
of
about to
she's
ask if
scared
she
of
was
them all.
don't
scared
think-
of them.
I don't think she was scared in like a homophobic way. I think they took this woman, gave her 0 lesbian training, just
Yes.
dropped her into
Yes.
this.
Yes,
and
that's
she
what I mean.
Realized in the moment, as it was happening, that she did not know
Yep.
what to do. Like
Yeah,
that's
I feel
what I
fucking
think.
bad for her.
I know, I
Totally.
feel
It's
bad
not.
for
No,
her
no,
too.
it's
worse
not
for
her.
her than it's
yes,
than it is
it's
for
not
the
her.
lesbians.
Her problem. It's
Yeah,
just
because
like
the lesbians are fucking a mess, and now I'm not gay anymore after seeing this. I'm on her side of it.
so now the straight
Bro.
listeners have an ally.
Also,
All the straight listeners.
Also,
Ashley's
like-
one of you.
oh my god, the there were so many comedic opportunities as well with the host that they just like this show was built for lesbians. You literally move in with someone and they want to see if it's realistic
Yeah.
for them to get married at the end of it. This is the one population
Yeah.
where this actually makes sense for. It's the perfect format. Like they fell ass backwards into the best possible sapphic show
Yeah.
and they missed
And
all
they
of
just
those
left
bits.
it. Mhm.
They just left it. Yeah. Oh man. Also, like, I think genuinely. Now I'm about to sound like a little bit like fucked up, but there were definitely moments where I was like, queer people on average, I think, I'm about to sound super fucked up, probably acquire more horrific traumatic moments over the course of their life than a straight person. Are more likely
That's not
to.
fucked
don't
up at
think that's
all. I
fucked
think
up.
that's very. I think that's just
that's
so-
probably pretty scientific to say.
Yes.
So
I
but I
can
don't
actually speak to that. That is scientific. There have been studies done. There
Elena's
have
getting her
actually.
PhD.
so it's almost like
I'm not. Don't start saying
want-
that.
Like
I
when
read a double-blind peer-reviewed study about queer.
Oh, Mac knows the language.
I actually read a lot of studies, so I know a little.
Actually,
lingo.
I actually
It's quite
read a lot. I
entertaining.
actually read a lot of studies. Actually.
I'm very interested in certain things.
But like when Aussie was like freaking out on the episodes where Aussie
Oh,
freaked out,
yes.
I think it actually could
No
have been very
spoilers,
helpful
bro.
for a queer host to have stepped
Yes.
in and had a real
Yes.
conversation about what was happening
Yes.
there. Because like, look, Aussie, you gotta get into therapy, bro,
Yes.
and clean this shit up.
Oh, my God.
That being said, you clearly have been through an
Yes.
ass ton of shit around your sexuality and your gender with your parents, and I feel
Can
for
we-
you.
Sorry, can we make ass ton of shit happen?
That is that not you getting your PhD?
I'm making an ass ton of shit happen over here.
Wait, guys. Okay, so I'm about to start watching this show. I'm like scared to start watching it because I've already seen like I don't even know who they are. People on the show getting just fucking trashed on TikTok, and it makes me sad. I feel
No,
like
Vanessa.
they're getting
upset.
trashed
Just
for who
Vanessa.
they are as people and not
Yeah.
as
Vanessa.
queer people.
Just Vanessa.
Okay.
And I will venture to say Vanessa's probably the straightest of the group in the sense that not related to their sexuality, but in the sense that like she's such a pick-me. Like, you know what I mean? Like
fuck.
she's trying
She's
so
taking on like straight motifs.
yeah,
straight
like
themes.
someone like basically was like Vanessa still lives by the male gaze and like yeah, dude, like yeah, big time.
Vanessa is trying to
Okay.
be a manic pixie dream girl so hard.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
So hard.
guys are
Nothing
impressive
to do
with
with
the
her
lingo right
sexuality.
now.
I just want to be clear because I know some people are going to come after me like Vanessa apologists or whatever.
Beep up.
The haters are robots
bop.
now. Hey, beep bop, beep bop.
They are robots.
This is what happens when Ashley stops reading the comments. She's like, you know the comments? A beep bop, beep bop.
I don't remember what they said.
I don't remember
them.
Anyway, should we do a question?
We should do a question.
We should, yes. So you don't want to give your update, Ashley? Maybe next week?
Well, now I have 2 updates.
Okay, so
hold.
give one.
I'm going to sit on them. No, I'm sitting on them.
Okay.
You'll have to wait till next
I'm
week.
sitting on these fat updates. I just slammed down on these fat updates that I'm storing for the
Guys,
next
did you ever
episode.
realize
I'm going to soak these
Lewis
updates.
and Clark, you know? Lewis and Clark, Lois and Clark?
That's your updates?
Really? No, it's just close.
Where did that come from, Matt?
What? And
Well, I was driving earlier and I saw a U-Haul, and they put Lewis and Clark facts on the side of the U-Hauls, which is such a creative.
Mac is just trying to
venture.
reconnect with her audience after admitting that she reads studies.
I'm just like you.
You went full himbo. You went full himbo.
Yes, that's exactly what just happened.
You went into himbo mode.
Yes.
I like to call it bumpkin, but here when I saw
Mac, I
Lewis and
wouldn't
Clark and
read the
said,
comments on this one. Beep bop, beep bop.
Beep bop, boop, boop,
Beep
boop.
bop, himbo, beep bop.
Actually, the next time you have anything negative to say about
Please say
anybody,
it in
just
bebop.
just write
Please
bebop.
write it in bebop.
If you hate an episode,
Take it,
Beep
write
bop.
write it in English, put it into a website where it translates it into binary, and then just paste that back in.
Google Translate has bebop now.
Bebop is gonna be like slurs for when robots are sentient beings walking among us.
Absolutely.
The people are gonna go up to them and go beep bop boop boop bop beep beep, and then they're gonna be like,
That's
"Hey,
gonna
that's
become-
you can't say
Yeah,
that, okay?
that's gonna become offensive.
You don't speak.
No, they're
beep
not.
bop.
They're just gonna like shoot you.
Danny, cut it.
They're gonna shoot you. they're gonna power you down. All right, let's go.
Wow. Okay, we're back.
Okay.
Are we gonna go in the Patreon, or are we gonna go?
Oh, we always go in the Patreon.
As a matter of fact, we are looking on our Patreon questions.
They're gonna get
Would
mad at
you
us
like
for
to ask a
Oh,
plugging too much.
question? What? Did we already plug?
Patreon.com/chosen family podcast. No, Ashley thinks that people who are not on the Patreon are going to get frustrated that we're only picking from the Patreon, but that's kind of the point of the Patreon.
That's kind of the point of the
Listen,
Patreon.
one episode a week, guys. That's not a ton of questions.
And
We
there are
gotta pull from the
tons,
Patreon
exactly,
first.
there are tons in the Patreon, and these are people who are making this podcast possible. Like,
We wouldn't be here without them.
Oh, beep bop boop 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 bop 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 beep beep beep. I can feel it.
no, we love all of you, obviously. We're happy that all of you are here, but it's like, when we say, hey, we're going to pick questions from the Patreon, join the Patreon, and then people join for that reason, are we not in some way also, like, obligated? Or, like, I don't know. I want to pick from the Patreon. So, beep bop, beep bop. Oh, someone's currently typing. I'm going to say whatever
stopped.
question they write, that's what I'm asking.
We have to do.
Oh, they stopped typing. Oh, wait, Ashley's in the Discord right now. Wait, keep typing. We want your question. Oh, now someone else is popping in. Oh, here's the original.
We woke them up.
Awaken queers. It's like my text message. What if I just text 100,000 lesbians you up?
You should.
Just one
Can I-
day.
can-
Honestly,
people
I think
text
that's
back?
great promo for you.
What happens if someone texts
Seriously.
back?
It goes into the system and I can actually reply.
So you're like actually texting people.
I don't hit send on all
Oh,
100,000, but
found
we
a good
put.
question.
I type it out and it goes into the system and then it goes out to everybody.
The one that this person just asked? 'Cause
No.
I think,
Who
I
is
love
your
those.
ultimate fave hot TV mom?
Ooh.
First of all, I think we can all agree that Miss Honey just is
No.
really one of the top 10.
Miss Honey I would fall in love with today, but at the time I was just like, I want Miss Honey to like be my actual mom.
I don't know who
Because
Miss Honey is.
I'll tell you.
what?
Okay, are you serious? You haven't seen Matilda?
Oh, yeah, but it was a billion years ago. I don't remember.
This is actually, I think we should actually, I like this question. Let's Google hottest.
Who's the one?
I think-
Leah Remini, King of Queens. Leah Remini, King of Queens. Holy shit.
Oh, okay.
Holy shit, Leah Remini.
I'm gonna do a little Google.
She's a medium for me, I think.
Excuse me?
If it's who I'm thinking, I'm not good at TV and I'm not good at pop culture references. I just don't know them.
A goddess amongst men, and then
she's
she
got a little something.
amongst man, and then she literally she's taking down the Church of Scientology because she was brought into that cult when she was young. This woman not only is a phenomenal actor and hilarious.
Yeah, no, she's amazing, but she's not. I'm not like, give me some of that.
Well, Leah Remini, if for some reason you're watching this right now, I am in love with you.
You're obviously
I
a
would
babe.
just like to
Obviously
backtrack
a
for just a
complete
second.
babe.
Elena, did you say? What did you just say?
I'm not sure. Oh no, I'm just talking. I don't know.
Did you just say? I'm not like, give me some of that.
Maybe I did say that. I think I might have just said that. Yeah, I think I
You're
did.
wearing
I
a
think
black
that
tank
is.
top today, but you have the cockiness of
Oh.
your button-up shirt from the other week.
Wait, I got one. Aunt Becky, Full House.
That's who I was trying to think of. That's who I was trying to think of.
Now you guys have a moan on record, a real one.
that was a big one too. It was
That was
long.
a big one. That is a good one.
I'm
That is a really
googling
good
it
one.
again.
I was
is
gonna go
hot.
broader and just say any like grown woman that was in like
Any
a
grown woman.
caretaker role. Any woman.
you mean
any
mom.
grown woman.
You
Here,
mean mom.
Rebecca-
The hottest
no,
TV mom
not-
was mom?
Rebecca
No.
Katsopoulos, Lori Ann Loughlin.
Yeah.
Loughlin.
Wait.
Who's Lori Ann Loughlin?
She's
Oh.
she played.
Lori Loughlin. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, her. That's my vote.
Well, this is hard for me because I wasn't really allowed to watch TV growing up. So I'm serious.
What do you guys think of Lorelai from Gilmore Girls? Lorelai
No.
from Gilmore Girls does it for me too.
Let me
I'm into
look it
Lorelai.
They don't do it for me.
Really?
No.
Oh,
They're too,
Lorelai
like-
from Gilmore Girls.
They're
Good
too
stuff.
they're too like casually hot, like casually trying to be like the chill girl.
Okay.
No.
I actually watched an entire like deconstruction of their characters, and I just can't. Now I just look at them and I'm just like, tryhards, low key
Okay.
pick-me's, low key pick-me's. Pride.com, the 25 hottest TV moms in honor of Mother's Day.
Should we do a new one? I mean, like a more
Yeah. So
educational
I
one?
actually like the first question that came in after we went into the Discord and we're like, "Hey, type." Someone said, "How do you recognize whether something is an insecurity or if it's a red flag?"
I mean,
Ooh.
who wants to start?
You go ahead. You clearly had some thoughts.
Well, I think insecurity, it just really depends. This is like almost like a compatibility issue. Like there are some, I think insecurity is like someone kind of showing you what might be a potential incompatibility in the relationship, which you might be able to consider a red flag. Red flag almost seems like the high end of insecurity.
Yeah.
Like potentially. Like
No,
something
that was
an
my
insecurity
instinct.
Is,
Sorry.
yeah. No.
Yeah, my instinct was the same, is that insecurity and red flag are like, they could be interchangeable depending on how it's dealt with, right? Like
Yeah.
a red flag is just an unaddressed insecurity.
Yes. Because I definitely have like some insecurities that are not compatible with other people. But with Jen, she like, understands me and we're able to communicate around it. Whereas for someone else, maybe it might be triggering or just like they really don't understand it, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I feel like insecurity, maybe what it comes down to is insecurity is something that someone is working on actively.
Yes.
Oh, I like that.
They know about it.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
talking to you about it.
Yeah.
Whereas a red flag is something that someone might just never address.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like doesn't see as an issue. Like doesn't
Yeah,
see
yeah.
see it, doesn't view it as something that needs to be worked on or addressed.
Yeah, red flag has sort of become a run rampant as a term.
Yeah.
Everything has, I feel
Yeah.
like everyone's a narcissist. All,
Right.
Like everyone's toxic masculinity. That's probably true. Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
I've been called both of those things on the internet.
I feel like we should each say an insecurity of ours that
Oh,
has the
How about-
potential to be a red flag, but we're working on it. Because I feel like it's more interesting when we're speaking giving actual examples. You
Yeah,
know,
you're
or
right.
Yeah.
more helpful maybe.
I'm like I can be a catastrophizer for sure. Everyone has fucking seen it. Everyone in this podcast and you guys, like, I definitely could be a catastrophizer, and every time I'm not at a point where it doesn't happen, it happens, and I have means that I go through to not let it affect the people around me, or at least when I feel like, okay, I've done enough venting about this, I need to give these people a break from my catastrophizing, you know? So, wait, how did you phrase that, Elena? Because I'm forgetting the second part.
Just something that could be considered, like, it's an insecurity that could be a red flag, but it's not because you're working on it.
And the reason it could be a red flag is because, like, I've definitely been in relationships where my catastrophizing has created fights where it doesn't, or arguments where it doesn't need to even happen. Because, like, I take maybe some small thing and I make it bigger than it needs to be. That is an example of, yeah. That was pretty fucking vulnerable. So you guys better,
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to.
You better
think, but it's
fucking.
gonna
I
take
put
me a
myself
second.
out there in that
Yeah.
one. I can beep bop boop boop.
No, I think that's a really good one. I would say mine. Okay, this one I would consider vulnerable for me as well. I consider myself to be a pretty good communicator, but my insecurity that has the potential to be a red flag is that I'm so afraid of somebody being upset with me, or I'm so afraid of somebody responding in any way that's not, like, wonderful and positive and, like, in complete agreement with everything I'm saying, that I can catch myself not communicating in favor of, or sorry, like not communicating at all because I'm, like, trying to avoid a potential conflict.
Gotcha.
Which is, like, the insecurity is that, well, I can't handle when somebody's upset with me, so I won't set that boundary, or I won't say how I'm really feeling, or I won't whatever. I'm in that people pleaser kind of mode, which is totally could be a red flag, except I'm working on it. Does that make sense?
Totally.
That makes sense.
Totally.
Yeah.
Because it's like I pride myself on good communication, and at the same time will withhold the way that I'm actually feeling out of some sort of, trying to manage the other person's response.
That makes
Elena,
sense.
I find you to be a really, really good communicator, and I think you're such a lovely person that even if you were worried about my constructive criticism, there's literally nothing in this world that you could do that I don't think could be easily remedied, because you are lovely.
Well, you probably think that she's lovely because she caters her communication style to not have conflict with you.
You know what?
but-
You're probably right. You're probably right.
God, if you knew what I was actually thinking.
Exactly.
No, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
That was very vulnerable. Thank you.
Thank you.
For sharing. I think that was maybe more vulnerable than what I said. And
Well, and
frankly,
I'm
it's a red flag.
It's like I'm actively working on it. I'm actively having interactions where I'm saying no to something that I would otherwise have just, like, allowed because I'm afraid of hurting someone's feelings, or and I'm saying no. Hey, here's where I'm at. This is what I need, and surprise, surprise, the more that I do it, the easier it gets that I'm practicing.
Yeah.
Mac.
I'm thinking.
Oh, someone thinks they're flawless, huh?
No, I don't. I'm
Mac's
just
got
trying to.
no insecurities.
Sounds
Just
like
perfect.
Mac might be a narcissist.
Red flag.
Red flag.
Beep boop beep. Narcissist. Beep boop.
I think that generally I am a pretty chill, hands-off person.
I thought you were gonna say handsome. Oh, I thought I for some reason thought that was going chill, handsome person, and I was like, yes.
I'm
Yes,
very
Mac.
relaxed and very handsome. But in an in-person relationship. But being long distance has made me realize how, I guess, like, overprotective I can be that I've had to work on with my therapist. Like, when I first started dating my current partner, and things would be, I'm, like, very routine-based. And when things would be outside of routine, or, like, things would happen where, like, she wouldn't call at the normal time that she would call, or, like, something like this, I would immediately be like, oh my God, she got fucking kidnapped. Like, she's dying, and it's my fault because I'm not there, and I, like, wasn't there to protect her, and, like, nobody else is there to protect her, and she can't protect herself, which is not fucking true. So
Toxic
I've had to work
masculinity.
on Woo! I had to work on with my therapist. I am working on with my therapist. Like,
Just the girliest cheerleading of toxic masculinity.
Toxic masculinity.
Wow.
Oh, woo!
Yes.
Yes, queen, woo!
Yes.
oh, I'm gonna
Yes,
pretend
you
like this
toxic
isn't
king.
happening.
Toxic king.
No.
We love a toxic king.
We love a narcissistic,
No.
toxic king.
Yes. Sorry, we interrupted you to.
Yeah,
to
sorry, that
yes,
was
toxic
you were
kings.
saying you're
Oh,
vulnerable. You're being vulnerable.
Oh, yeah. So I've had to work out with my therapist, like, recognizing that my girlfriend's her own person. She has autonomy over herself. And a lot of the time, even if I was there, I probably couldn't do anything. So, like, if she did get kidnapped, it wouldn't be my fault. But I would spend the rest of my life chasing her down until I died. That's all. Was that good?
So wait, is that it? Wait.
I'm overprotective and I need to chill out and I need to let her do her thing. Is it a red flag?
I know, you just kind of said you'd, like, stalk her.
Chase her down for the rest of your life.
No, I
Till
would
the day
chase
you
down her
died.
kidnapper.
Oh.
But, like, maybe... Oh, never mind. That was going to hurt your feelings.
No, say it, say it.
I was going to
What?
say...
Wait, I
maybe-
would love to hear Elena say something sincerely mean.
Say it.
No,
Say
I
it.
was-
I'm glad to see you addressing your
Yeah, say
insecurity
the
of
mean, say
conflict
the
right now.
meanest
I
thing
was
that
gonna
you can
say,
possibly
maybe
say.
she's just ghosting you. Like... But then I'm like, Mac, even just, like, imagining that would probably hurt her own feelings, and I don't want to even, like, put that joke in your head. Oh,
No,
I'm
she's-
sorry, Mac.
She just texted me, Max, so I think she's probably ghosting you. Well, this has been the Chosen Family Podcast. Thank you so much for listening.
Oh, my
What
God.
did you have for dinner tonight?
I don't know,
For
but it was
dinner?
tasty. I had a great time.
Oh.
What did we have for dinner? Something
Matt?
that's prickly on the outside or hard to eat on the outside and
Oh,
delicious on the inside because we addressed flaws. Maybe like
prickly,
a pineapple.
prickly pear. Prickly pear.
Prickly
like, isn't-
pear.
Prickly pear.
Yeah,
We had prickly.
fruit
We had
bowl.
fruit. We had a fruit bowl of the most difficult fruits. We are
Oh.
the most difficult fruits.
We're your chosen
Listener.
family.
Are you a difficult fruit?
I didn't.
Pineapple.
Oh, no, we should have done
kiwi.
something
Yeah.
that, like,
Yeah.
if you eat too much of it, you'll be poisoned. Like maybe dairy, perhaps? Does anyone have an
Dairy.
intolerance?
I was like, alcohol?
Oh, yeah. We drank for dinner.
We had alcohol.
Are all three of us, like, sober?
Well,
Elena,
actually,
do you
I want to talk about that next week.
Donating
next week.
to the
Bye.
Patreon makes this possible, you piece of shit. And I
It's
mean
true.
that sincerely.
It's true.
If you think it's sincere.
The reality is what you make of it. Chosen Family is a Forever Dog production, hosted by Ashley Gavin, Elena Joy, and Mac INGEMI. Edited by Danny Jewell, executive produced by Mariah Nicholas. Forever Dog Productions is Joe Cilio, Alex Ramsey, and Brett Boehm.
Forever